Yes.
Hello, and welcome to the next round of the Random Topic Generator. You know, sometimes Jay and I, we have this list of ideas, and we've said this before, it's so long that sometimes we just look at it and we get overwhelmed with the options. The paradox of choice, I think, is what the great philosophers called it. So what we like to do is resort to the Random Topic Generator.
That's right.
And since I couldn't find the site, Jay has found it. So he's gonna click the buttons, and I can still make the noises if you want, Jay.
Oh yes, please do. All right. Okay. So I am going to hit the Random Topic Generator now, and when I do, I would like you to make the Random Topic Generator noise for me.
Love to.
And I'm going to hit that in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay. Are there any songs that always bring a tear to your eye?
Oh. Next question.
Okay.
Yes. The 10-minute version of All Too Well.
Ooh. What is that?
It's a song off Taylor Swift's Red album. And the song on the album, the original album, was, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. I don't know. And then on one of her later re-release things that she does, she released on one of her Taylor's versions. There's the 10-minute version of this song that tells a longer story. And I think it's the story of her and Jake Gyllenhaal. And there's some lines in it that are just brilliant that will bring a tear to your eye. And another one is The Garden by Rush on the Clockwork Angels, just because it's a fitting end to any long-term project or, you know, like a retirement, and it kind of fits in well with Neil Peart's death, you know, which happened right around the end of pretty much the end of their last tour. So very,
you know, I kind of wonder, I wonder if he knew he was dying yet. I guess he didn't find out until they did the tour, right?
It was a couple of years after, or it was a while after the R40 tour, but I think he knew, I think he had a good idea that Clockwork Angels was going to be their last album.
Yeah.
Because after the tour, and I got most of this recently from Geddy Lee's book, he got them to meet, and he pretty much said, I don't want to do this anymore because I think we're getting too old. And Alex said, yeah, the only way I would want to do it is if we did it soon, you know, talking about another tour. The only way I would want to do it is if we toured soon, like did it now. And Neil's like, you motherfucker. Because that was part of my thing. I was going to insist on not touring again, on retiring, being done, unless Alex said, yeah, but let's do it now. and Geddy goes into the details of that last concert, and, you know, him thinking, well, surely this can't be the last one, and kind of sort of bringing up things, hinting at a later tour, a next album. And Neil was kind of evasive and pretty much just talking about how this is the last show. Next week, I'm spending time with my family. And so I think Neil knew that was the last album, but it was going to be a couple of years before he knew about the tumor.
It's horrible, man. Is there a song that you? Oh, I'll mention one recently that I really liked last week. I think maybe it was last Friday. Was it last Friday? Yeah, it was last Friday. Taylor Swift dropped her new extremely long 31-song album.
Yes,
The Tortured Poets Department.
Yeah,
and there's a song on there towards the end called Robin, and I don't know what it's about, but the lyrics are just so beautiful, and it kind of brings a little tear to my eye. I'm like, well,
Aw, you're so
but it's
sensitive and
good.
sweet.
Now, do you have any songs that you just can't listen to anymore because they just make you really sad? Like bring a tear to your eye, or whatever, sad happy or sad sad.
Yeah, what was it? There was a song. There's one. It's a Taylor Swift song, and it's one that we listened to. In I can't think of which one it is though. But yeah, it just kind of made me sad about thinking about that trip that my kid and I took together to visit colleges, and then thinking about her leaving soon for college and moving away across the country. Kind of can't think of which song it is either. I can look it up while you tell us a song that brings a tear to your eye.
Well, there's several. There's several, but the one that comes to mind that I can't even listen to it anymore because it makes me it really brings more than just a tear. It brings several. It's a song. I think it was released in 1987 by Conway Twitty called "That's My Job." And it's basically about his relationship with his dad and how his dad, he's talking to his dad and he's telling him he's afraid and how will I go on with you gone that way? And his dad said, "That's my job. That's what I do. Everything I do is because of you to keep you safe with me. That's my job, you see." And it's like, I can't listen to it anymore. I can't. It's just it breaks my heart because I guess it makes me think of my dad.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a tough one, buddy.
Real tough on all of us. Well,
I feel like we should do a toast or something.
We are right. We are 15 seconds away from a toast.
Oh.
Well, I think I have a good one to bring the mood back to.
Thank God.
Well, Jay. Oh, see, there's the toast timer right there. Hey. Dear Beer Thursday friend, may all your. I must have been typing this. I'm going to have to start over because I just noticed it's full of typos. May your glass always be filled with love and your heart always be filled with whiskey. Wait, reverse that. Cheers.
Genius. I love it. That was a great one.
Well, thank you.
You want to do another quick random topic whilst we're
let's do another quick random topic generating machine.
I'm going to kick it and kick it. I'm going to click it now. Okay. This is an interesting one. And it's not annoying. It's not sad at all. It's interesting because
you
ready?
Goodness. Yes.
Time freezes for everyone but you for one day.
One day.
What do you do?
Oh. Wow. All right. This is going to sound boring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to sleep in. I'm probably going to catch up on some movies that I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use it to sleep and rest. Because what else am I going to do? There's somebody fun to hang out with. They're all frozen in time.
Well, the younger Jay would say he would just go and look up girls' skirts, but
yes, good.
The more mature Jay, the more kinder, gentler, more refined Jay would say, probably go steal money from a bank.
Okay. It's mature-ish.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
That is a good question.
Really,
because it's kind of like what would you do if you just had time?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to do, but you don't have time to do?
I probably would, I'd probably do something. I would probably want to, maybe I'd go, maybe I'd go to a bar and just help myself. But maybe I'll be honest about it and, put down a 20 and they're like, where'd this 20 come from? And why is that bottle missing? But,
who replaced this $70 bottle of whiskey with
yeah.
$20? Because see, a bar though, I want to go to a bar and talk to people or
true.
Listen to music. And so if time is frozen, I guess I'm going to go back to the strip club to look at the frozen dancers or take a nap.
Wait a minute, I just thought of a great "Hold Me Closer, Frozen Dancer."
Count the goosebumps on. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's an interesting little random topic. But you know what else is interesting, Shane?
The next.
The next. It is so interesting. Okay, here we go. What's the strangest movie you've ever seen?
Oh, it's a tie. Either Pan's Labyrinth. Pretty weird.
Yeah.
Or El Conte, which is that vampire movie I told you about, The Count.
Yeah.
It was so weird. Actually, another recent vampire movie that was really weird was called Let the Right One In, or Let the Right Ones In, something like that.
Well, that was a good one. I like that one.
Did you see that one? Yeah, it was pretty strange.
I saw both the original and the remake.
Oh.
The original was like a foreign language.
Okay, that's the one we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, El Conde. The Count. Very weird.
So I've seen, being the movie buff that I am, I've seen a lot of strange movies. And when I've seen strange movies that are good and strange movies that I'm like, I'll never get that time back. But I can think of two recently that I've seen. One strange good, one strange, like I'll never get that time back. The strange good one was Son of a Bitch. No, that's not the call.
I saw that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was, it won an Oscar this year.
El Conde.
No.
Sorry.
It was, why can I think of it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is it Terrible Things? Is it Terrible? It's not Terrible Things. It's, not Pretty Things.
Poor Things?
Poor Things. Yeah, with Emma Stone. Poor Things. And it was so strange. It was so weird and so fantastic. And it was like the scenery just was kind of surreal, and the things that were going on. But it wasn't hard to follow either.
Isn't it like kind of like a Frankenstein type?
It is.
Story?
Yeah. And it's just really good. There is a lot of sex in this movie.
Okay.
And gratuitous nudity.
Does it involve William Dafoe?
No, but he's in it.
Okay.
But it does involve Emma Stone, which there's a lot of nudity in there.
Good to know.
But the movie itself was great, and she absolutely deserved the Oscar for that movie. I've never seen her better in anything. But the other one, I just saw this week because I like horror movies, not horror movies, but horror movies.
Yeah. Back to the frozen time thing.
Yeah.
See,
there we go. Well, I saw a movie called Men, and it's a horror movie in which a woman, her husband commits suicide, and she's in dealing with that. She goes to she finds a house in the middle of the country. I'm not sure what the setting of the movie is, if it's in England or if it's Ireland or somewhere like that. Seems like it might be it's England, but every person that she encounters is played by the same guy.
Okay.
So she runs into the guy that owns the place. It's an Airbnb type thing. She runs into a little kid. She runs into a priest. she runs into a bar with bartender and people, and they're all the same, have the same guy's face.
That is
but
weird.
slightly different. Yeah. And as things continue, things get continually weird, and she's having guilty feelings about her husband's death and things like that. And then you might want to see it, so I won't tell you about it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But it was so weird, and I was expecting kind of more of a straightforward movie, and it was just not. And I think it was trying to make a statement. The statement was to me, hey, sucker, you'll never get this hour and 45 minutes back.
So it's one of those, won't get that
yeah.
time back movies.
Yeah. I mean, it was a well done movie, but it was just too freaking weird and just strange and
strange.
Not in a good way.
Strange.
Well, Shayne, did you kick off this round, or did I kick off this round?
Let me think. If I kicked off the random topic generator, it was me.
Okay, it was you.
And I used the annoying announcer voice. Oh, that was perfect timing, Jay.
Hey, if there's one thing I'm known for, it's my perfect timing. Dear listener, thank you for listening again to another round of Beer Thursday. We invite you back every week, and to listen to more, please go to our Patreon page and become a patron. You can do it for as little as $5 a month. And then, as we all know, that's a Starbucks, right? Am I right?
Oh, yeah. Just a Starbucks.
Yeah. Now, I'm not talking about Starbucks from Battlestar Galactica. I'm talking about like the place where they sell coffee. That's
from Moby Dick.
Or Moby. Yes. So that's the price of a dick, Moby Dick, or a Starbucks. What?
Continue. You go on. You go on.
Okay, yeah. So anywho, thanks for tuning in. We hope you continue to tune in, no matter how badly we are embarrassing ourselves. In fact, we challenge you to listen to see if you can figure out what the worst round of this show is, because if you can name it, you'll win a prize. Not from us.
Just from life.
Just from life itself. And the prize is our presence. Now, we hope, and I'm spiraling out of control again.
Yeah,
I did this.
Land the plane, bring it home. Bring it home.
So I'm going to gently tell you to please fasten your seatbelts as the plane starts to make our descent. You'll notice to your left a fiery ball of fire, and to your right a snowball of fiery snowballs.
Please.
So if we don't make it to the ground, we hope that you'll shit.
That was
See you
so
next
smooth.
week. Come back next week. Bye.